Okay, on to question 6. If a calculator costs £5.60, how many can be bought for £106.40? So the calculation we're doing here is 106.4 divided by 5.6. Oops. And I don't want to divide by a decimal, so I'm going to times each of these numbers by 10, sorry. Get 1064 divided by 56. Now I'm just wondering as well if I can divide these numbers by something else to make this an even easier calculation, and I think I can. I think I can divide both of these by 8. So 56 divided by 8 is 7. How many 8s go into 1064? Just do a little division over here. So there are 0 8s in 1, there's 1 in 10, 2 remaining, 3 in 26, 2 remaining, and there's 3 in 24. So 133 divided by 7. Actually, I'll just do this in a bit more space. Okay, there are 0 7s in 1, there are 1 7 in 13 with 6 remaining, and there are 9 in 63. So the answer is 19 calculators. That's just one way we could have done it. We could have also just gone for a pure dividing by a double digit method. So I'll show you that way. So if I go back to doing this division, and I write out a few multiples of 56, okay, let's see whether that's enough. So there are none in 1, there are no 56s in 10, so 106, there is 1 in 106, with 50 left over, and there should be 9 in 504, so 9, well, I'd have to keep this list going until I got to 504. So you can see the benefits of using a method if you can scale it down even further by dividing both numbers by the same thing. Okay, question 7. Negative numbers. So 4 take away 9. Now hopefully we all realise that's going to give us a negative number. 4 take away 9 will be negative 5. Sorry, pen's not working. Negative 6 take away 5. So imagine starting at negative 6 degrees, quite cold, and then the temperature dropping by another 5 degrees. That would put us on negative 11. 6 plus negative 11. Well, when we would plus positive 11, we would increase. So when we plus negative 11, we would decrease by 11. So this is the same as just taking away 11. And that would give us negative 5. And then the last one, negative 7, take away negative 4. So just as we've seen on the one above, if it was a plus negative 4, we would be going down by 4. But if it's take away negative 4, we're going to go up by 4. Okay, when we go up by 4 from negative 7, we finish on negative 3. Number 8, multiplying negatives and dividing negatives. If we're timesing a positive number by a negative number, we're going to get a negative answer. So this is going to give us negative 12. When we times two negatives together, the negatives cancel out and make a positive again. So this would give us positive 12. The same rules apply for negatives in divisions. If we're dividing two negative numbers together, they will cancel out. So this is just 48 divided by 3, which is 16. And negative 48 divided by 6, that's going to give us a negative because we're dividing a negative by a positive. 48 into 6 goes 8 times, so negative 8. And then BIDMAS for question 9. So the first thing I would do on this question is the 2 times 5. Multiplication comes before addition. 3 drops down to give us 3 plus 10, which is 13. On this one, we've got an index, so indices come before multiplication. So 5 squared is 25. 4 drops down. 4 times 25 is 100. On the next one, we have some division going on, but we have this divide line underneath several things. And on this one, we've got several things underneath the divide line. So that's effectively like having brackets around those things. So we're actually going to do those first. So 20 minus 4 would give us 16. So we've got 16 over 2 there. And 6 minus 3 would give us 3. So we've got 18 over 3 there. Now we do the divisions. So 16 over 2 is 8. 18 over 3 is 6. 8 minus 6 gives 2. Here we're going to do the multiplications first. It doesn't matter which one we do first. If we do this one, that would give us 12. This one would give us 6. The plus will drop down between them. 12 add 6 is 18. On E, we're going to do the brackets first. And then the multiplications just drop down. We can just do this from left to right. So 6 times 5 is 30, times 4 is 120. And this bottom one, it's a lot of 7s. We're going to do the division first. 7 divided by 7 would give us 1. Then we've got a multiplication over here. That would give us 49. And when everything else drops down, we then just have adding and subtracting. So we're just going to go from left to right here. So 7 add 1 is 8, plus 49 is 57. Take away 7 is 50.